Are you seeing these stories? This song has been stolen from this song.
Led Zeppelin's the big one.
Now Led Zeppelin is the big one. They're saying, they're questioning Stairway to Heaven.
Let anybody play that guitar solo. Like, I'm drawing a blank here. Who is the guitarist there in Led Zeppelin?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Let anybody play that guitar solo like he did.
Yeah. Anyway, they're saying the song might be stolen. It might have been stolen.
Well,
That's
sometimes,
just craziness.
I have a sour taste in my mouth, and I don't buy this until I actually hear it. What was the song? It was Robin Thicke and
Blurred Lines.
And I forget who.
Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell.
No, but who sued them and won?
Oh.
I forgot who that was a story. But here's the problem: is that there's so much that influences people. How do you not become influenced by something? I'm going to write a song that is clearly not stolen from anyone. And it's not going to make any sense, and it's not going to sound good. I'm going to use weird abnormalities in the chord progressions, and I'm just going to make up something that doesn't sound all that good. But guess what? It'll be original. It's not been stolen from anybody, because who would make this crap, right? Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you've been influenced. Everyone has been influenced by somebody. And subconsciously, I mean, is there a chance that you could kind of maybe borrow a little bit by mistake and not even know you're borrowing? I guess.
There's one case of, and I loathe talking about this person, but Justin Bieber is being sued because in one of his new songs, there's like this, and like there's that one sound.
He should be sued.
And it's clear he should be.
He should be sued. He's a disgrace. I mean, it's not even
to
music.
The whole human race.
Jimmy Page is I believe, what you're looking for. Yes. And Joe Marino is the other one you're looking for. He was, I believe, on the keyboard. Joe Marino was.
He was.
For Led Zeppelin.
He does a little percussion, too.
He had a little percussion. And here he is now. Happy birthday to Joe Marino.
Thank you, guys. I'm actually Andrew, the one that's suing Justin Bieber.
Okay, you are. Yeah, he stole that from you.
Myself and the balloon industry are taking on Justin Bieber for copyright infringement.
Okay, beautiful. All right, I'm glad to hear that. Happy birthday, by the way, and master plan. What's the first of all? Can you get into the? Let's just get you right in here into the Comets issue. There are reports outside the area naming Rob Esche as a candidate for that the Vegas NHL job, and somebody earlier saying, "Boy, could the Comets leave?" How do you leave a town where you've had sellouts every single game for the entire season?
Yeah, I think like anything, and I think you guys even brought up Travis Green. Look, Rob Esche is a really well-respected NHL owner at this point. I mean, he's an AHL owner, but he's in the NHLI. And Travis Green moving up to the NHL isn't uncommon. And, if Rob Esche finds an opportunity with the NHL, I'm sure that he'd take it. But, I mean, let's not forget that, the background and the other ownership group there is tremendous. Frank Duross, Luann Murad, all those guys, they do a tremendous job with that. So I don't think the AHL is looking at it as one guy anchoring the entire ship. So if Robbie finds an opportunity somewhere, God bless him. I hope that, he succeeds, and I'm sure he will. I hope he stays here naturally, but...
Is there, Joe, is there something going on between the mayor and Rob Esche?
Oh, goodness. I don't think that, first of all, if there were, and I don't know that there are, I don't think that would have anything to do with an opportunity that someone may find in the future for anything else. So,
but I mean, everybody seemed to be on the same page, and now it doesn't seem that way.
Yeah, look, again, I don't know that.
Okay,
I don't know.
Okay. You don't want to talk about it?
No, I just don't know.
Okay, you don't know. Hey,
whoa, look at Manasseh jumping to...
You're defending him? When was the
I'm
last
not defending
He's
him.
a guest, and I'm trying to get something out of him, for God's sake.
He said...
No, I understand. Look, I get the questioning, and, obviously you're referring to the Purcell operation and how that went. But no, I don't think that had anything to do with it.
All right, okay.
I mean, you could love someone or hate someone.
All right, okay.
If I got a job to be a councilman in New York City and somebody just plucked me out of the woodwork to said, "Hey Joe, you're doing a terrific job in East Utica. Want to see what you could do in Manhattan?" I'd consider it.
Joe, I thought you didn't know anything.
Yeah, Manasseh rescued you once. I mean, what are you still talking for?
No, I really don't know. I don't know.
How about that master plan?
Yeah, let's talk master plan. I'm almost out of time. The Esche thing was intriguing for me. But master plan.
I wish I knew more. I really don't.
Okay, all right. I'm past it. Okay, master plan. What is? I mean, it needs a new look, right? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, well, it's the document was passed 5 years ago. Like I always do, and I know my colleagues on the council always really look for community involvement. So we developed this group of business-minded and civic-minded people to give us an update as to what they think is going on. I mean, we can always, as government officials, live inside this bubble, and I like to get community involvement. So these people put together a master plan committee with myself and the Urban and Economic Development Committee, and they went through 2 years of torture by digging through this thing and hearing what the community thought we were doing and following it. The city is completely different than when it was passed 11 years ago, or when it was devised 11 years ago and passed 5 years ago. If anyone told you that there was a possible hospital, they would laugh at you. Or Nano was actually coming to fruition, they would laugh at you. So we thought it was time that we take a look at it, and they put together a 10,000-word final report, and it's an amazing document. I mean, I've seen things come through my desk in that council that cost tens of thousands of dollars that were less prepared. So
how much? Because I remember that it was the original master plan was $300,000. Am I correct there? I'm pretty sure that was it.
Yeah,
and what did this one cost?
This was nothing. I mean, I think it was invaluable. It cost $0.
I remember when the master plan came out the last time, and we were all just kind of sitting around saying, you know what, if you had give somebody a case of beer and sit around the table for 6 or 7 hours, and we probably could have come up with the same thing. And we spent $300,000 of taxpayer dollars on that. This is the way to go. I like what you've done here.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, and I agree because look, you can have anybody from any expert across the country tell you what your city belongs to be and what it should be and what it could be. But this is community people, like I said, J.K. Hage, Jim Buswell, Ron Vince, Lucretia Hunt, Lynn Michelini from Utica Monday Nights, Robert Hines from, he's doing the Bank of Utica, what you see in the transition of Bank of Utica. He's the architect. James Norrie. Utica College has been tremendous. We had the zoo involved. We had Munson Williams involved. I mean, this is Uticans talking about Utica. I really couldn't be more happy about it.
And on that Bank of Utica issue that tower is meant to be a throwback to the original City Hall tower, right?
Yeah, it's paying homage to the old original City Hall because the original City Hall was located right at that corner.
All right, listen, I couldn't get anything out of you, but we know that this will be presented to the Common Council tonight at 7 o'clock, right?
Yeah, 7 o'clock. The whole committee is going to be there to present it. They're going to, give us the whole report, give us the, the commissioner's notes and all that, and then we're going to admit it to the record. And what I'd like to see happen is that this actually add on as an addendum to the actual master plan. So I'm going to ask the council to make this thing official.
I'd like to get some of those guys on, those members on tomorrow to be able to talk about what their vision is for the area. I'd love to talk about that tomorrow. So, Joe, I'll let you and Andrew work on that, but I appreciate it. Happy birthday today.
Yeah, thanks, guys. And that would be great, Bill, because these guys really put hours and hours and hours in. So hearing from them would be much more valuable than hearing from.
All right, sit tight. Andrew's going to hook up with you there. Drew Tronar, Trojnar is the spelling of the name. Drew Trojnar, or Tronar is the J silent, in Frankfurt. And Drew, either way, happy birthday. I hope I didn't butcher it too badly. And I'll tell you, get a cake from the legendary Florentine Pastry Shop on Bleecker Street in Utica. You can join the VIP club and submit your birthday online at WIBX950.com or send in a postcard and keep Joe Morelli working. WIBX birthdays, 9418 River Road, Marcy, 13403. Christine has news coming up next. Then, the Assemblywoman. We did some digging, and she said that on a certain date she was here, and maybe she was there based on what we found. She contests what we have come up with, and we're going to speak with her coming up in about 4 minutes here. Assemblywoman Tenney running for Congress, coming up after the news on WIBX.